Hi guys, welcome back to LogTechie. In this tutorial, we're going to look at list and table. So let's create a file. Click on the three button there and select new file. Our workspace is going to be set to our tag folder, and I'll call this list. So I'm going to call the title list and table. All right. When we talk about list in HTML, we have two types of list. We have ordered list and unordered list. Now, let's get started. For order list, the tag is OL. So type your OL and close the tag. Now that we have the OL tag, before you can make any list in it, before you can list any item in your order list or unorder list, you need another tag, and the tag is the LI tag. So we open the tag for LI tag and we'll close it. And in this, in between the open tag and the close tag of the LI tag, we're going to list our first item. Maybe I have something like item 1. And that is it. Let's click on the play button to see how this is going on our site. All right, you can see here that it creates a number for us, calling it 1, item 1. All right, you can use this to list any item at all. Next, we're going to use this list for another stuff. So I'm going to use the LI tag again, and let me show you how it's going to be numbering everything automatically. And I'll call this item 2. And here you can see that we have our serial number accurately, 1, 2. All right, it must not be like an item. I'm just using item as an example. Okay, maybe I want to make it of something else. See how it should still be the LI tag. And here I'll say something. You can see. So if you're using the OL tag, which is the order list, it will list everything in order. All right. In order, we can change how we want the type of our list to be. You know, by default is set to number. We can make this in Roman, either Roman lowercase or Roman uppercase. And in the same way, we can make this in alphabet, either alphabet in uppercase or in lowercase. All you have to do is to go back to the parent tag, which is the OL tag, and there you type your type. Once you type your type, it will be equal to the type we want to use. Okay, let's say I want to make use of lowercase of alphabet. I'll just type A in small letter, and let's play it on the screen. And as you can see here, it have changed everything from 1 to what? A, B, C. All right, so if we are to continue using the list in this OL tag, is going to be numbering everything in alphabet. All right, that is it. And in the same way, we can change this to Roman, either Roman uppercase or Roman lowercase. Let's look at Roman lowercase. And if you play it, it's going to give you I. All right. So that is it. If you want any of it in uppercase, you can do the same thing by changing it to what? Uppercase. I can say A in uppercase, and everything that's going to be list in what? In alphabet uppercase. All right. That is for order list. Okay. Let's go down and check the other types, and that is the unorder list. So we are going to use its own tag, and its own tag is not OL. This time around is UL. That is unorder list. All right. Remember, any of these lists you are using, you must make use of your LI to list the item. So we're going to open our tags, and I'll use LI, and here I'll type first item. And if you play it on the screen, this is going to be in kind of bullet. It will create a bullet for you. All right, let's try to get three items there. As you can see, we have the 3 items in bullet form. Okay, the way we use the same way we use in changing our order list, we still have a way to change the unorder list. All this can be done with CSS, but for now, let's make use of the available style in HTML to do this. The first one we did is the OL type, and we use type to change it. All you have to do is to go to the parent tag, which is the UL tag there, and type your type. The type will be equal to double quotation open and close, and in between this quotation we are going to define the type that we need. We can say something like square and play it. You see, it's no longer going to be a bullet anymore, it's non-square. And in the same way, we can say something like a circle. As you can see, it's going to give us this list in a kind of cycle. It's no longer like a disk. And the default one is disk. This is the three type of bullet you can use here. The default one is a disk. You can see it. Disk is the default one. All right. And so this is for list. And you have seen how to do your list and how to change the type of your list in HTML. Next, we are moving to table. All right. To make use of table in your HTML is very easy. All you need to do is to get the parent tag for the table, which is table. So we're going to say table, and your table tag will be closed. Now, in between this table, you will have two other tags in it. That is, you will have another tag for your table head and a tag for your table body. All right, we're going to start from our table head. So the table head is T head. All right, inside this T head, this is where you define the header of your table. Okay, let's say we are creating a table to create users' information like their first name, last name, and email address. In this table head, we can write the data that we want to collect, like serial number, date, first name, last name, and then email address. So here we're going to create the header, and since it's the heading of the table, we're going to use the tag for it, and the tag is T-head. Is TH, I mean. Now inside this TH, we need the first name. All right. All right. So inside there we have three heading for this table. Let's click on play to see how it is on our site. So you can see here we have it in column, first name, last name, and email. Okay, let's get data for these three columns. Go back to your editor, and inside our editor, remember anything within the T head is for your table heading. So after the table head, we are going to go down and create a tag for the table body. So it's called T body. Now in this T body is where you get the data for your heading for your table. All right, we make use of three columns in our first row for the heading. So we also use three data in our table body here. So for the first data, we'll start with a table row. If you want to list anything, you must first start with a table row to get the first row. So for the first row, we're going to use TR. And inside this TR, we want to get the data for the heading. Getting the data for your heading, in this case, since it's not the heading of the table, since it's not the header of your table, that you have to use another different tags, and the tag is TD, which means table data. All right, so we get three table data because we are making use of three columns there. So click on the play to see, and as you can see, under these columns we have the data below it. For the first name, you can see we have Adam there, last name we're having Suleiman there, and for the email we're having slmadam@gmail.com. All right, this is how to get a data to your table. For how to style a table, that will be done in our CSS class. All right, so let's go back, and now we have a table row. The TR is for one column there. It's for one row. You can see we have one row. All right, if you need another data to be input after your TR tag, you see open another TR tag again like this. And once you open the TR tag, you can also get your table data into it like this. All right, so once we have it like this, if we are to view our sites on the website, this is how it's going to be. You can see that we have two data under this table heading. So that is it for this class. Catch you up in the next class.